They make $1 while you make a dime. And that's why it's time to sit down, relax, and take an R2 cents on how to stay motivated at work while you're on the clock and on the can. Well. Look who decided to sit down and listen to something good while they sit down and, well, you know what you're doing. Welcome back to the Motivational Poops Podcast, where we flush out stress, unclog mental blocks, and remind you that the greatest ideas can come from your most private moments. I'm your host, number 2, here to help you be number 1. And today's episode is all about starting your workday with intention. Because let's be real, some of us roll into the office or log on from bed looking like we just barely escaped a tornado, the mental kind. So how do we shift from chaotic coffee-slurping zombie to focused productivity warrior? Don't worry, I've got a few steps, some stories, and yes, some research, because we're not just winging it over here. We're pooping with purpose. Let's get into it. Step 1, stop reacting and start deciding. Let's talk mornings. Most people start the day by checking their phone, email, Slack, texts, Instagram, TikTok, that one news app that only gives you anxiety. Sound familiar? Studies from the University of British Columbia show that constantly reacting to notifications increases stress and reduces focus. Shocking, right? So maybe, just maybe, don't start your day by doomscrolling while brushing your teeth. Here's what to do instead. Before you open your inbox, write down one thing you want to accomplish today. Not 5, not 12, just 1. You want to dominate the day? Start by choosing your mission before someone else assigns you theirs. For example, you might say, today I'm going to finish that report. Finally. And boom, that's it. Not maybe, not if I have time between Zoom calls. Just, do it. Then build the rest of the day around it. Step 2, create a mini morning ritual that, doesn't suck. Look, not everyone has time for an hour of meditation, journaling, and an organic kale smoothie hand blended by a guy named Sage. I get it. You've got 8 minutes in a toilet. So, build a ritual that works for you. It could be as simple as 1 minute of deep breathing, inhaling productivity, exhaling your manager's attitude. Another could be a quick motivational playlist while brushing your teeth. Or how about this? Saying one affirmation in the mirror. Something like, I'm focused, I'm capable, and I will not respond to passive-aggressive emails before 10 a.m. Even a micro ritual tells your brain, hey, we're not in bed anymore. It's go time. Okay, quick science moment. A study in the European Journal of Social Psychology found it takes an average of 66 days to form a habit. So give it a little time. Your brain will catch on, even if your bowels beat it to the punch. Step 3, build an intentional first hour. Let's be honest. The first hour of your workday sets the tone. If you spend it watching cat videos or wondering how you got roped into another 9 a.m. status meeting, it's all downhill. Instead, try blocking off that first hour for deep focus or planning. No meetings, no nonsense. Just pure you time to move something forward. And a little pro tip, this is your golden hour. Protect it like the last roll of TP in a public restroom. If you're a manager, don't be the person who books meetings first thing in the morning. If you're not a manager, maybe start blocking your calendar now before, someone else fills it with that chaos. Okay, step 4, set the vibe. Yes, I said vibe. Working from home, light a candle, play lo-fi beats, put on pants or don't, but make a choice. In the office, maybe it's your favorite mug, a clean desk, or noise-canceling headphones to drown out Chad from accounting's chewing. Or, put on pants. Or don't. Make a choice there too. Just kidding. When your environment supports your mindset, everything shifts. You're not just clocking in, you're stepping into your zone. And hey, if you light a candle in the office bathroom while listening to this podcast, I won't judge. In fact, I respect it. Step 5, mental check-in before work begins. Right before you dive into your tasks, take 30 seconds to do a quick mental scan. How am I feeling? What do I need today? What distractions can I ditch? This little check-in gives your brain the clarity it needs to choose focus over frenzy. If you're feeling off, acknowledge it. Don't fight it. Sometimes the best way to be intentional is just to be honest. All right, let's wrap this thing up. So let's review your intentional morning blueprint. 1. Decide what matters before the world throws you curveballs. 2. Create a mini ritual that signals it's go time. 3. Protect your first hour like it's sacred. 4. Set your vibe, whatever gets you in the zone. And 5. Check in with yourself so your brain and butt are aligned, spiritually, not anatomically. And remember, intentionality isn't about having a perfect morning. It's about choosing how you start instead of letting chaos choose for you. Because when you start your day with purpose, you poop with power. I stand by that. All right, thanks for spending this very productive bathroom break with me. If this episode made you laugh, think, or clutch your coffee with existential panic, do me a favor, share it with a coworker, or at least subscribe so we can keep showing up in your stalls. As always, I'm number 2, here to help you be number 1. And I'll see you next time on the Motivational Poops Podcast, where we take care of business while taking care of business. Don't let that stall door hit you on the way out. And speaking of on the way out, make sure to wash those filthy little hands of yours. You've got this.